I don't know about that, Jessica Van Meter.
It's not as polar as it was,
It wasn't that warm.
recently. It's been colder. It's been colder, and we're heading into March, so you'd think, hey, it's going to be warmer. Not so much. It's going to be a little colder as we get into tomorrow. We've even got a chance for some snow out there for tonight. Just some minor snow that's going to be around. Shouldn't really cause too many issues by any means. We're going to be very cold tomorrow, but then warming up for the rest of the week ahead. We are going to see with that as we warm up for the week. That's going to come with not so much snow, but rain. That potential for rain is going to be returning for us. So rain, snow, and going to feel a lot like spring, especially as we get into the second half of the new week. For the reference, though, we haven't had a ton of rain lately. Most of February has been fairly dry. It's been cold and then warm and then cold again, but it's been fairly dry. So we are going to get some much needed moisture as we tap into a lot of that moisture off of the Gulf. We're going to get a warmer pattern to move in and a little more active for us as well. Plenty of clouds, but mostly dry across downtown Cleveland. We are heading towards sunset pretty quickly here, and temperatures much different than they were this time yesterday. 34 degrees at Hopkins right now. Our wind has shifted around. That was coming in from the south yesterday. It's more from the north for today. So that is keeping us much colder, especially closer to the Lakeshore. That lake is still very cold and very frozen for some locations. So temperatures are in the 30s along the Lakeshore. Then we've got some 40s. And if you're lucky enough to be down towards Dover, a lot of us are jealous of your temperatures still in the 50s towards parts of Carroll and Tuscarawas County. We've got cold air to the north, warmer air to the south. So we want to tap into that warm air, but we're going to deal with this cold air as we get into tomorrow before that warmer air can start building back in. We do have an eye on some rain and snow off to our west. We've got snow across much of Michigan, some rain across far northwestern Ohio. This is all going to be sliding our way tonight. I think most of us will end up with some snow as we drop our temperatures through the overnight. Further south, especially towards Tuscarawas, Carroll County, where it's a little warmer right now, better chance that you could end up with a little bit of rain or possibly a little bit of brief mix out of this. We'll watch that National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. I think your plans for the evening hours, not really looking too bad. And any showers through the overnight look pretty scattered as they do head our way. So we will see that chance for some flakes flying around as we go through the evening, especially through the overnight and the very early hours of tomorrow. We could see that snow. A lot of that snow is going to exit as we head into tomorrow morning, maybe just a brief coating, generally less than an inch, if any, accumulation for us out of this. So you might have that on the ground tomorrow morning. You might need to brush off the car and give yourself a couple extra minutes, but for the most part, not going to be too much of a concern. And we start off tomorrow morning, we've got clouds lingering, maybe a couple of brief flakes, and that's going to be about it. Temperatures will be colder. We'll be in the 20s first thing in the morning, and we're really not going to improve too much as we go through the day on Sunday. We'll keep generally a north wind in place. Our skies improve a little bit. We'll get a little more sunshine into the mix, or at least try to through the second half of the day. But temperatures, especially closer to the Lakeshore, are really just going to be stuck in the 20s as we go through the day. So it is going to be a very cold start to the month of March. However, from there, we do improve. As we get into Monday, we are looking mostly dry, even more sunny. Any activity is going to stay off to our south for Monday. Monday night into Tuesday, we get another push of moisture that's going to be heading our way. There is a slim chance that we end up with a little bit of freezing rain or mix, especially for areas east of Cleveland and through the pre-dawn hours on Tuesday. Temperatures are going to be warming up very quickly, and that very quickly shifts to all rain. So rain is going to be our predominant precipitation type into Tuesday, and then that's going to be the case as we go forward into next week. We'll see several rounds of rain. Again, we're tapping into a lot of moisture, and that's going to be the case for areas of the Mississippi River Valley, the Ohio River Valley, and even up through the southern Great Lakes as we keep that rain potential around. It's also going to tap into some warmer temperatures as the week goes on. So we'll look at that Union Home Mortgage forecast. Again, that chance for some light snow is out there for tonight. Shouldn't cause too many concerns out there. We are cold, but improving through the day tomorrow, at least in terms of our skies. We're looking dry and pleasant for Monday. And then temperatures do warm up for the rest of the week, 50s, even some 60s later on, but that's going to come with plenty of potential to have some rain showers around. Sports is up after the break.